can I show you the fragrances that my husband got me for Christmas? So I'm not going to go through all of the notes. I want to do a dedicated video for each fragrance. So first one, this is the House of Oud. This is called The Time. Look how pretty this bottle is. Now the bottle got me. Of course, this was like a blind buy. I just told him the fragrances that I wanted to get, and Joma shop was having a sale, and here we are. AI the Great was saying how good this fragrance smells, and it does. It's like this bottle design is perfect. It's kind of like Kool-Aid, candied Kool-Aid, but sophisticated in a way. It's hard to explain. It's not a right home about it fragrance, but it's a, you know, if you're working at home and you're getting fresh and all of that, it's not it won't bust your head or anything like that. It's just like a nice fresh fragrance. I think this is a good purchase. It smells so good. It smells so good. Next, another beautiful bottle, like a Fabergé egg a little bit. This is the House of Oud. Ooh. This is the House of Oud also. Breath of the Infinite. This is a fresh fragrance also. AI the Great as well. She was like, purchase this one. I said, okay. But it smells really, really good. So I think it will be blind buy worthy because it's not heavy, it's not heady or anything like that. It's an easy reach fragrance. Next up, AI the Great again. Deluxe by Tiziana Terenzi. I'm a little bit unsure about this fragrance, right? It smells good. I feel like it needs time to let the juices meld because it's a new fragrance. I just sprayed it. I think I sprayed it one time. Once it develops and, you know, all of that, gets a little age behind it. In my opinion, Tiziana Terenzi's fragrances are, I don't know if they are blind buy purchases. I feel like you need to go to the counter or do a sniff test because whew, they are very niche, very niche. Next, I have Juliet Has a Gun. This is Musk Invisible. I'm not even sure how it came about, you know, that I got this fragrance. I think this one was at a reasonable price and I said, let me give it a chance. This one smells a little mature, so I'm a little bit on the fence about this one. So it wasn't AI the Great this time. This time, for this one, Twilly de Hermes Ginger. This is Aaliyah's face. I was watching her perfume she had. I can't remember the name of the video. I'll put it in the description box, her video, but it's a light fragrance. Like she said, it's nothing to write home about. It's just a fragrance. I feel like it's an easy fragrance. I asked my husband for Mancetta Cocoa Vanille. This fragrance it has to grow on me. It's not the vanilla cocoa or cocoa vanilla I thought I was going to get. It's not that. Yet. Maybe it needs time to kind of settle into itself because right now I'm not getting what I thought I was going to get. So keep it in the Mancetta family, but not for me. This is a fragrance that we got for my son. I think this is a really good fragrance for a teenage boy. So I told him that I wanted to use it, but he's like, no. And I don't want to buy another one because this is a full-size bottle and I don't think he's going to go through it that quickly, but we'll see. So this is Syrah Boise. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Now this is a really, oh gosh, this is a good fragrance. This is a good fragrance. And I got, it was a good price. I think it was on sale for $66 because it was like 65 and some change and then plus tax. This was a blind buy and I felt like this was a good price. And when I smelled it at Neiman Marcus, it was either Neiman Marcus or Nordstrom, I was like, oh yes, I did good because this was, like I said, this was a blind buy that I was not certain about. Again, in the Mancetta family, but not for me. I got this one for my husband. And when we were at Neiman Marcus counter, when I was smelling the fragrance for my son, I smelled this one for my husband and I was like, oh my gosh, this is quite strong. I wonder if you can take a guess by what I'm saying, which fragrance it is. And the lady at the counter, she was like, once you have it on your skin, it smells so good. and that is red tobacco. Now look how nice and bright and vibrant this color is. I'm sorry, my hands making the bottle look all smoky. This is a fragrance that definitely smells better on your skin than it does in the bottle. It does not stink by no means. Last but not least, Mansetta Hindu Kush. This is a good one. Oh, this is a good one. This is a safe blind buy. It's not heavy, it's not heady. The way it smells in the bottle and then the way it smells on him is totally different. Here it smells like cashmere, like smooth and creamy. On my husband, it smells like candy. I don't know what changes. So moving on to Nishane. This is a blind buy for me. This is Tim Fluo. I think AI the Great did it again. This is a little bit of a head buster for me. It's not a bad fragrance. It's kind of tea-ish. I'm not sure. Moving on, this is B612. I was reading different reviews about this fragrance. Some were saying that it was a masculine fragrance. Some were saying it was a unisex fragrance. I said, oh babe, this is masculine. I mean, I like to wear unisex fragrances, perfectly unisex fragrances, but this is unisex leaning masculine in my opinion, but I like it. I accidentally got it on my hand when I sprayed it on my husband, and I was like, bad, because I said, you know what, I was gonna give it to him, and I said, I don't know, I think I like this. It's so good. It's really good. I actually like this on me. I'm not going to spray it on myself. So the fragrance of the day, this is the Time. I think this is so good. Do yourself a favor and get the Time by the House of Oud. Yes, this is a good one. So the last Nishane that I have, that I received for Christmas is Hachibat. AI the Great, she did it again. She said that this was a really good one. I feel like I have to let this one settle a little bit. It's a good fragrance. It's a really, really good fragrance. It smells to me that it's a fragrance that you do not need to overspray. A little bit goes a long way, most definitely. And don't laugh, okay? Do not laugh, although I'm laughing. I love gourmand fragrances. I love the smell of coffee. I'm not necessarily a big coffee drinker. Oh, this is such a side note, has absolutely nothing to do with fragrance. Well, if you like fragrance, if you like the smell, the notes of coffee, and you want to drink coffee, but it bothers you, it gets you to that jittery stage, or you know, where you're feeling kind of just like out of body and just all over the place. It's called Cafix. It gives you what you need. I will insert a picture here or here, one of these sides, just so you can get like, oh, okay, yeah. And you just fix it up the way you would normally fix your coffee. Thank me later. Like I said, do not laugh. Because when I ordered this fragrance, my mother actually got it for me. And because I let her smell the sample, she was like, oh, this is so good. I'll go ahead and make the purchase, and I won't open it until Christmas. And I didn't know that this was just a big sample. Look how little this bottle is. It's too cute. This is Replica Coffee Break by Mason Margiela. Oh my god. If I didn't have this one on, I would have put this one on. This is just too good. This is too good. It doesn't last super long, but I mean, just reapply. It's just too good. You can put this on to smell like coffee and then drink the coffee substitute that I told you about. Then you got a win-win. Next is Casablanca. This is by Swiss Arabian. I haven't skin tested it yet, but it's pretty cool. It's nothing to write home about. I was reading a Reddit post and someone said that they got compliments off of this. And they was like, I'm just wearing Casablanca, you know, by Swiss Arabian. So I said, let me just try this out. And it wasn't expensive. I think it was on sale. All of these fragrances here are on Joma Shop. If I can remember to link them, I will link them. A lot of them were on sale at the time of purchase. I don't know if they're still on sale or not, because like I said, it's after Christmas now. This is a fragrance for my daughters. My daughters, they love to smell my fragrances. I'm like, oh mommy, you smell so good. I get compliments from them. And I'm like, okay, well, I want to get them some fragrance to share. And I saw Tous for the little girls. Now, I'm not sure what it's called, but this is what the bottle looks like. It's so cute. Look how cute that bottle is. And it's a toilet, and this is the box. This is what the box looks like. And I thought this was such a cute little girl fragrance. It smells like cotton candy. We'll see how it goes over. And last but not least, Etat Libre d'Orange, I Am Trash. Now this, I love how the label is on the corner here. I think that's such a nice added bonus to the design factor. It's so nice. This is a nice heavy bottle also. It smells different in the bottle than it does when you actually spray it. It's a really nice fragrance, and I really appreciate how they take trash and make a fragrance basically out of it. No waste, you know, waste not, want not. So I like it when you spray it as opposed to in the bottle. It smells more peppery in the bottle, if you ask me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And that is the scent of the day. Remember, the world of fragrances is as diverse as it is beautiful. So keep exploring, keep smelling, and until next time, stay fragrant.